The procrastination has to stop. Back in November when I was hunting with my dad, we found this butte. It is now May and no work has been done. So today's the day I finally like clean it up and tidy it all up because there's still like some hair on it here. There's definitely like some meat or like decayed matter inside and stuff like that. Now I watched one video on YouTube and they were like, yeah, the best way to do that is to just bury it for like months on end. I don't got that kind of time, so we are just winging it. But I think a solid first step to kick us off is to power wash this bad boy, which we don't have, so we're resorting to the hose. Cause like, especially like in these holes and crevices inside the, like in that hole right there, there's a bunch of like gunk. So try to get that out. All right, I think that's a good first step. I think I loosened a lot up actually. But now we're just gonna hit it with a little bit of like a toothbrush. Not my current toothbrush, but an old one. So then we can kind of hopefully get all this like gunk off the top. We're really just playing this by ear. Cause this hole down here is like the biggest thing I need to clean out. Cause there's like a big cavity up in there where the brain used to be. Maybe I'm actually cleaning out the old brain. That's crazy to think about. Also a little gross, I won't lie. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that brain? No, that's just sand and dirt. It's kind of got a little bit of a brainy texture to it, but it's just dirt. Okay, so after about maybe 20 minutes of just scrubbing away, it looks honestly a lot better. It's already a lot cleaner. There's just like a lot of gunk I got off the top here, but the next step's giving it a bleach bath, you know, pulling a little Michael Jackson on the old antler set, so. But basically, I'm just gonna kind of, because it sets in here, if you can see this. With the antlers, it can kind of like set in here. Now, the only issue I have is I kind of like how the antlers look. So, I don't really want them to just be bleach, like white, you know? So, I don't really know what to do about that though. I don't know if I really have a choice. We're gonna put the entirety of this bleach bottle in here. Glug, 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 glug. Okay, so that's quite a lot of bleach. I wonder if there's a way, should I like cover up the antlers? Because I like how they look a lot. I just want like the head to be white. Like a Ziploc bag? I'd have to like tear it. And then I wrap this around the base. I'm liking it. Because we have ourselves a little bit of a pickle with like the antler, like the hair being so close to the bottom of the antler. I need to somehow wrap the antler, but it's not the hair, so then the bleach can do its magic and hopefully get the hair off. I need it to like just hug the bottom of the antler here. Let's see here. That works decently well. Bleach might get up there, but we'll see. I think that'll protect it a little bit at least. All right, now we do it again. All right, you know what? That's not that bad. I kind of like that. Well, all right, we'll set it in here now, and then we'll just fill water up to the line where I need it to be, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Okay, so there we go. I'd say the ratio is probably like maybe a fourth bleach and then a lot of water just to fill the bucket. But I guess I now just kind of set it in here and let it sit for, I would probably quite some time. I'm gonna at least an hour minimum. And I also like, if I let go, it like flings out. So I might just have to hold this for the entire hour because I don't know what else to do. Perfect. I used some of my street smarts. Look at this. I figured it out. If I can kind of set the antlers up against this wall here, I don't even have to hold it the whole time, even though some of it's not underwater. Maybe I need to fill it up a little bit more. Also, I already held it for like 15 minutes. So I should have came up with this a little sooner, but I'm just gonna put a tad more water in here, I guess. And then hopefully that should do the trick. Okay, so it's been about an hour. And let's see how it is looking. Whoa. Very, very good, actually. Like really, really good. What the heck? That's like, that looks kind of actually clean, I won't lie. That's actually working. Now I do see that there's still hair and stuff here, so I think I'm just gonna throw it back down in there, but that is looking a lot whiter, for sure. So that's actually working pretty good. There's a squirrel! I was sneaking up on a squirrel. See you later, buddy. I got so close. While we're waiting for the hour to be up though, there's another cool thing I want to show you. there's a bunch of baby birds in this nest up here. At least 2 and 1 egg, I think. It's hard to tell because it's kind of just a mumbled mess up there, but it's super sweet. Like literally last summer, there was baby birds that we kind of watched in that house over there that we built. And then this one, they just made their own little home right on the bottom of the deck here. They're super cute. All right, another hour is up, so let us see how it's looking now. So this is 2 hours in, if you're keeping track. But, okay, so nothing too dramatic happened this time around. I'm gonna see if I can, does the brush do anything now? I will say the hair is starting to come off. Some of it is definitely starting to come off. So that is a good sign. I really want to like cut, it's like cartilage I think though. The thing that's holding on like the hair to the bone here, and I almost feel like I could almost cut it off. Oh, got part of that one off. Cause yeah, this is like, it's almost like bone. It's like super duper hard, but it's not because it got soft after the bleach. This one's a lot bigger of a piece though. This one's gonna be tough to get off. I broke the scissors. All right, well that's not, it's tough. It's strong stuff. Damn it. Then there's like this little cartilage part like here and stuff. There is still some remaining like areas that could definitely be worked on a bit. And I guess the only real way to do that is to set it back in there. But I gotta redo the antler wrap again. Damn it. I shouldn't have taken that off. Some progress has been made for sure. It's been about 2 hours. The timer did go off. So, I mean, it looks white. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it looks really white. My dad's gonna go grab a knife though and see if we can just cut that off. Because that's really the main piece that's still on here. Everything else has kind of been just withered away. I mean, at this point, it's probably good, actually. I'll just set it back in there. Okie dokie. After a grand total of 5 or 6 some odd hours, I think we are finally calling it. First and foremost, I did not think it was going to take this long. I thought the bleaching was going to be like, well, bam, especially after the first hour, how it was like majority white. But look at that. I mean, that looks like kind of clean compared to what it was. So I'm going to rinse it off now, though, because obviously I think it's just going to keep breaking it down if I don't. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing, but we're just going to do a quick rinse. Hose, 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 hose. Sound like a rapper there. Hose, 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 hose. All right, here we go. Now I think I'm actually going to start off with just the shower. That's the soaker. Soaker, a hardler knower. Now this is gonna be the big thing. I really kind of wanted to preserve the antlers themselves because I kind of liked the natural kind of weathered look. And well, bam! Yes, okay, so for the most part, it did kind of preserve the color. There's a little bit, I mean, the base is there, kind of got hit by the bleach. Okay, so this antler got hit by the bleach a little harder. You can see like this corner here, but it's not that bad. Okay, now the one thing that is weird, and I'm not really sure if it's supposed to happen, but it's super like slimy. Like I almost feel like I need to grab a paper towel or something because this thing, like it's super slimy. Should probably be careful. There's just bleach flying everywhere now. So also another update that I'd like to inform you on. Look at that ass. Just completely bleached through. So that was kind of a mishap on my part, but we're just gonna rinse it and see what happens. Well, alrighty. After quite the long process, it is looking absolutely spectacular. At least I think so. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but it's like white. So I think that's what I was after. And like a lot of like the meat or whatever you want to call it, it's gone. So I think this is kind of my game plan for now, is I'm just gonna leave it outside for the next couple of days. It's like basically raining right now, so that'll give it a nice little rinse. And then maybe the sun will just kind of bleach it a little even more. I don't really know, but I mean, there's still a few areas where it looks like it's like yellowy, and maybe 1 or 2 areas where maybe there's like a tendon remaining, but that just adds to the character. Okay, so I think that's it though. Look at that bad boy. My first ever time kind of like cleaning a deer skull. I don't really know if it was a success because I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna call that a success in my book, for sure. Okay, so it's been about 2 days and the skull looks the exact same. Literally nothing has changed since I literally pulled it out of the bucket. So, I mean, it's clean. It's soaked in bleach for like 6 hours, so there's nothing living on there anymore. I do think next time, maybe I should do a little bit of research before like doing this, because there are still some yellow spots. And also for some reason the bone became like really flaky. Like a lot of it started to just like flake away, so like became brittle somehow. But I think maybe that's just kind of a little risk reward situation. Like if you actually want a clean skull, you got to risk a little bone. Maybe that's just like normal, but overall, I think it looks really good. So success. Oh no, I literally turned around from just filming the ending of the skull video. Within like the 2 days that it was just, the nest just blew off. It literally just blew off the freaking ledge. The baby is, ah, that's sad. What the hell? That's not how I wanted this video to end. Okay, some good news to end the video actually. In this bush here, there's a baby. Where does he go? Where did it go? Gus, get out of here. Fuck, Gus. Oh no. Shit. This is not good. Oh, you dumbass motherfucker. Drop it. Murder! Almost was good news. Son of a bitch. Back to good news. Back to good news. Wait, he just went inside or outside. Okay. I don't know if maybe it's the parents that came back from last year, or if maybe the kids are going full circle and now they're going to use the nest. But there's a wren that just was at the house. There he is. At the top there. Hold on. Jump. Go down in there. Yes. Do it. Come on. Yes! They're back! They're back! Let's go! Holy crap. Okay, so we are ending on some good news.